In this video, I'm going to show you 4 of the most medicinal soups in Nigeria. The third soup on this list is one of the most commonly eaten soups in Nigeria, and most people who eat it don't even know the medicinal properties, which include its ability to fight cancer.
In this our place, we use different methods in cooking it, or let's say different vegetable cooking it, like oha.
We start our journey with a trip to the Ilaje people, a Yoruba sub-ethnic group that resides in the coastal areas of Nigeria, especially in Ondo State, to eat their signature soup called Obe Marugbo. Obe Marugbo, as it is locally called, is a soup that got its name from the vegetable used in preparing it, called the Marugbo leaves. It is a kind of black soup that is common among the Yoruba ethnic group of Ondo State in Nigeria, especially the Ilajes, where it is believed to have originated from.
Marugbo na Yoruba food and Ilaje native soup.
Okay. This Marugbo soup now, is it like a soup that is peculiar to just the Ilaje, or do all the Yoruba people eat this Marugbo?
This Marugbo we are talking about, it's not all Yoruba people like it.
Okay.
Yes, part of Yoruba like Ikale people, like all those Apoi people,
okay,
Ilaje people, they like this Marugbo very well.
Very well, okay.
Now they are special food, special soup where they like pass
every other.
Yes.
This soup is very similar to the popular Edo black soup that the Edo people in Nigeria are famous for. The both soups have this dark greenish color, and the consistency is also similar. The taste, on the other hand, is what I'm yet to confirm, since I haven't filmed the Edo black soup yet. Is there like a festival where you must prepare it, or is it just like it's just a food that people like?
Now food we like.
Okay.
If you eat them anytime, not the only festival. Even though if you like it on festival days, you cook them.
Okay.
Eat. But in our native food, we say we like pass
other.
Yes.
Okay. Despite their similarities, the preparation of the Ilaje black soup tends to be simpler and also showcase their fishing lifestyle. At least that was what I saw from the soup they prepared for me.
Ilaje people like fresh fish.
Okay.
They like to use fresh fish to cook soup because of the area where we did.
Yeah.
But we are living for waterside.
Waterside, yes.
So everything we are eating there is fresh.
Okay.
Fresh fish.
Okay.
But we don't use to see meat. We don't like to eat meat.
Meat. Okay. Okay. So now most of your food are just fish-based foods.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I like this kind of life. I was meant to believe there are 2 versions of this soup. The one prepared with a combination of Marugbo leaves and scent leaves, and the one prepared with a combination of bitter leaves and scent leaves. You can also use the 3 vegetables at the same time. Regardless of the vegetable you use for this soup, they are normally dried and crushed to a powder before use. When it comes to health benefits, the Marugbo soup is one of the most medicinal soups in Nigeria.
Marugbo, they wash people belly, they wash person belly. It's good for belly and it's good for body. Yes, especially person who get sugar.
Sugar, okay.
Yes.
Is it bitter?
Yes.
Okay, it's bitter.
Yes, it's bitter because we are adding bitter leaf
inside the Marugbo.
Yes, with scent leaf.
Okay.
So, Marugbo good for body.
Just like any other vegetable-based soups, the health benefit you get from eating this soup comes from the vegetables, and the combination of vegetables used in making these soups are extremely medicinal. When prepared with the Marugbo leaves and scent leaves, the Marugbo soup is believed to help with the treatment of so many ailments, including gout and arthritis, and also boost immune system. Then, when prepared with combination of bitter leaves and scent leaves, it helps to reduce blood sugar and stomach issues. If you know any more health benefits you can get from eating this soup, please drop them in the comment section.
We like Marugbo past any
other soup. Okay, the Marugbo is more important to people more than even Ewedu.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the work.
Okay. It does in the body.
Yes.
Okay, to the larger people, Marugbo is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The ingredients you need include fresh fish, the Marugbo powder, dry pepper, palm oil, seasoning cube, and salt. Start by cutting and washing your fresh fish with hot water, after which you set it aside. Now add some water to the Marugbo powder and mix very well. You can also add some of the ingredients you'll be using to cook at this point, like the ground dry pepper and crayfish powder. The use of crayfish powder is optional and it wasn't used in this recipe. After mixing the quantity of marugbo you need, set it aside. Now heat up some palm oil. When the oil is hot enough, pour in your marugbo mix and cover to cook till it starts to thicken. At this point, you add your washed fresh fish and cover to cook for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, add the seasoning cubes and salt to taste. Stir by gently shaking the pot to avoid scattering the fish and cover to cook for additional 10 minutes. You can adjust with more water at any point to suit your desired consistency. After 10 minutes, taste and adjust any lacking ingredients and your Obe Marugbo is ready. Okay, so here is the marugbo soup. Look-wise, this looks like black soup. So it's time for us to taste this soup and know how it tastes. Okay, this is the pupuru.
Yes.
Okay. It has a similar texture to pounded yam.
Yes.
Okay, here is pupuru.
We are using cassava to do it.
Okay, that's fufu now.
Yes.
It doesn't smell like it smells like that.
Yes.
Alright guys, let's taste this soup.
How is the soup?
It's nice.
Thank you.
So texture wise, this soup is kind of watery. Okay. It looks green because of the vegetable. Even though they added some palm oil inside the soup, you don't even know that they added oil inside the soup because it's actually a green, like greenish, dark greenish soup. Okay. Then taste wise, it tastes healthy. You know when I say something tastes healthy, it means the taste of the vegetable is very, very predominant in this soup. So once you taste this soup, you are getting the instant taste of that vegetable, that marugbo vegetable used in preparing this soup. Okay, so it's a healthy soup. If you are the the type of person that has a sweet tooth, if you like everything to be very, very sweet and very, very have so many flavors, you might not like this one. Okay, but for people that actually appreciate the taste of goodness, like healthy food, this is a very, very healthy food. The taste is unique. Okay, the taste of this soup is unique to this soup. You cannot say that this soup tastes like one other soup. No, it has its own unique taste that is very, very amazing. For the second soup, we are heading to the eastern part of Nigeria to eat a soup that many people refer to as an ancient blood tonic. This soup is called Ofe Ugba. Ofe Ugba is a type of vegetable soup that is eaten all over Imo State. It got its name from the key ingredient used in preparing it, which is the Ugba or processed oil bean. Ugba seems to be a very important ingredient in Imo State cuisines because they add it to a lot of foods they eat.
In the olden days, if you lack blood, this is the soup that they will make for you. It has some nutritional values because of the ingredients
they use in
making the soup. You understand? Especially the akwukwo angara.
Akwukwo angara, okay.
Yeah, that's garden egg leaf.
Egg leaf, yes.
Yes, you understand? But the key ingredients in this soup is the Ugba. That's what gives it the taste.
The taste, okay. Ugba.
Yes.
That's why they call it Ofe Ugba.
Ofe Ugba, yes.
Okay.
And most times, this soup is being made by our grandmothers, and not even our mother herself.
Okay, that means this is an ancient soup.
It's an ancient soup, yes.
Okay.
Our grandmother used to prepare it very well because the Ugba is readily available.
Okay.
You understand? They got the egg
yes,
leaf.
I noticed that since I came here, almost everything Ugba.
Yes,
Ugba.
it's readily available. Anywhere you go to, Ugba. Every household they have it there.
Okay.
You understand? Garden egg is at the backyard now. You just go and plug the leaf. That's akwukwo
angara, yes.
You understand? So you don't need much ingredient, just fish and crayfish, just normal.
No
don't worry, I will show you. You don't need meat actually. Yes, because most time when someone is sick and maybe the person needs blood,
instant
in the olden
blood,
days,
yes.
You understand? Just go to the backyard and pick some things that you need. You make the soup available. You don't need to go to the market to buy anything. Everything you need to make the soup is
already inside the house.
Yes.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So meat, you can add meat if you wish to.
But if you have the money, you can add meat. But if you don't have the money, it's normally prepared
maybe it's
with fish.
urgent, you just use fish and whatever you have around to do it.
There are two versions of this soup. The one prepared with pumpkin leaves as the vegetable, and the more ancient version, which is prepared using akwukwo angara or garden egg leaves as the vegetable. Due to my love for Asian food, we shall see how they cook this soup with garden egg leaves today.
I would like to see how they are making this soup.
No problem now. Someone is here to show you the whole process, how the soup is being made.
Okay. All right, guys, let's go and see how the people of Imo State prepare their Ofe Ugba. Let's go.
The ingredients needed for this soup include the Ugba or processed oil bean, garden egg leaves, ogiri, okra, dry pepper, dry fish of your choice, crayfish, palm oil, and salt. Wash and cut your okra and set aside. Also wash and cut your garden egg leaves and set aside. Add some fresh water into a cooking pot and put it on fire. Clean and debone your dry fish and add it to the pot. Cover and allow to cook for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, wash and add your crayfish into the pot. You don't need to pound or blend the crayfish. Also add your pounded dry pepper, salt, and palm oil into the pot. Cover and allow to cook for another 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, add your ogiri and your ugba into the pot. Mix very well and cover to cook for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, add your okra, stir very well and cover to cook for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, add your garden egg leaves, mix very well and bring down the pot immediately. Your Ofe Ugba is ready.
Alright, guys, so here we have the Ugba soup. I can see the Ugba is kind of much here.
Yes.
I love the Ugba naturally. So anything they put it inside, I'm sure it's going to be nice. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, when looking at this soup, it looks like a sauce because it's not watery at all. It's thick and slimy, just like a combination of vegetables. Nice tasting vegetable. Okay, the okra, you know, okra has its own taste, and then this akwukwo angara, which is got the egg leaf, has its own taste, but a little bit bitterness to it. So I can see why this is actually a medicinal soup, because when looking at it, it looks like a healthy soup because no artificial thing was added to this soup. Then the Ugba, which is oil bean, they added here, makes, you know, Ugba makes everything rich in the mouth. So it's a rich tasting soup. I don't know why you are telling me that this soup is not rich people. I don't know. Is it because of meat?
Can't you see the food is plain? Like there's nothing inside.
So because of meat, you said it's
you know rich people now.
So guys,
they like assorted.
Yeah, this soup is wonderful, honestly. The dry fish they use for this soup brought in very nice flavor. Now there's a little bit of bitterness, not like bitter leaf soup. No, that bitterness is coming from the akwukwo angara. Then the okra gave it a slimy taste, so it's easier to swallow when you swallow. So I can see why this is meant for someone that is actually not feeling fine, because this is like a mixture of goodness, honestly. So I love the soup, and if you can cook it in your house, you will love it too.
Our third soup is a common soup among the eastern and southern part of Nigeria. It is a soup that some researchers claim to have cancer-fighting properties. This soup is called Ofe Achi.
Ofe Achi is among the most popular soups eaten by the Igbo people in the eastern part of Nigeria.
Achi is a sacred tree. You understand? You can't find it anyhow. You can walk around the whole village now, you will not see Achi tree. But any place it is, everybody knows that this is where Achi tree is.
It is prepared with ground Achi seeds, which is one of the main soup thickeners in Nigeria.
Everywhere the Achi tree is always very clean, no? Because the seed is very small. When it falls, you might not see it. So the place is always very clean.
Though it is eaten mostly by the Igbos and some parts of Akwa Ibom and Cross River State, it is also eaten by many other tribes in Nigeria, where it is known by different names and is prepared in different ways.
Ofe Achi is a common soup in Igbo land.
Okay.
You understand? But different people have different ways of cooking it. But let me not say ways. Different vegetable that they add.
Okay.
But I think that's the only difference there.
Okay.
You understand? But in Imo State here, we normally use Oha leaf.
Okay, Oha leaf. That makes it Ofe Oha.
No. Ofe Achi is different from Ofe Oha. When you say Ofe Oha, Ofe Oha is the head that they use now.
That's cocoyam.
Cocoyam.
So when you cook Achi, with oha, it is Ofe Achi.
Ofe Achi, yes.
But when you cook oha with cocoyam, that's ede.
Ede.
It is Ofe Oha.
Yes, because Achi, you can use different vegetables to cook Achi.
Okay.
You understand? But whatever you use to cook it, Ofe Achi is Ofe Achi. You
Like
understand?
what and what vegetable?
You can use okazi, like Abia State people, they use okazi. You can use bitter leaf.
Okay.
So, but oha is the main leaf that they use to cook Achi soup.
In Imo State.
Imo State, yeah.
The seeds are known to possess lots of health benefits like boosting immunity, reducing blood glucose, and it is also believed to fight cancer. Today I have come to Imo State, which is one of the major Igbo-speaking states in the eastern part of Nigeria, to see how they prepare their Achi soup.
I think the gods of our land used Achi tree to bless us.
Ah.
You understand?
Okay.
So, even if you don't have money, you can just go to Achi tree, stay there for some time. You must pick the one that you can use to cook.
Okay.
Few seeds, you have already made a pot of soup. And you can eat it for like 1 month. I'm serious because when you wake up in the morning, the soup will become thick.
Every morning?
You have to add water.
Okay.
You understand? When you add water, the volume will go up. You will eat for that moment. When you go to farm and come back, it's not even daybreak. When you go to farm and come back, the soup will be, before you warm it, you must add water. And the more you add water, the more it. Sometimes they used to wash it off because they are tired of eating it.
Wow.
So people, if you, that's why they can use. You can just go to the bush, see the Achi tree, pick the seed. If you buy 200 naira Achi in the market, you cannot use it to cook soup.
Are you serious?
Because you will not finish it. So whatever you have around you, whether see oha is everywhere.
Okay.
You understand? Oha tree everywhere. If you go to the back, you will see bitter leaf. You understand? So whatever you have around you can use it to put it inside that place. You already have your soup.
Wow.
Let's go and see
All right, guys. It's time to go and see how the Imo State people prepare Achi soup.
The ingredients you need include the Achi seed. You will need to soak it for a few hours, peel off its outer coat and pound it to a powder like this. You also need protein of your choice, oha leaves, any type of dry fish, stockfish, ogiri or fermented castor seed, crayfish and palm oil. Start by picking the oha leaves, after which you set it aside. Wash your meat and put the meat into your cooking pot. Add some salt, seasoning cube and chopped onions. Mix very well and put the meat on fire to cook till 80% done, after which you set it aside. Now soak your stockfish with hot water for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, dilute with some cold water and wash your stockfish into a cooking pot. Add some water and salt and put the pot on fire. After 5 minutes, pound and add your dry pepper to the pot. Also add some palm oil and more water. Cover and bring to a boil. After another 5 minutes, pound and add your crayfish into the pot. Also add your ogiri, dry fish and your cooked meat. Cover to continue cooking. As the soup is cooking, add some water to your achi and mix very well. This is done to prevent clumping of the achi. After mixing, add the achi into your soup. Also add salt to taste. Cover and allow the soup cook for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, wash and add your oha leaves. Stir very well and cover for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, your achi soup is ready.
Alright guys, so here we have the achi soup. Achi soup is looking very fine. You know, it's looking like typical oha soup to me. So let's just taste it and know if it's going to be the same. Oh wow. Wow. This soup is wonderful, guys. It's creamy, it's easy to swallow. There's the taste of oha is there. It's filled with flavors, like it's a mixture of flavors. And then there's a distinct taste that this achi gives to the soup. I feel like it's a little bit sweet and nutty. It has a nutty taste to it. It's similar to akbarata soup. There is one soup I ate in Ebonyi State. They call it akbarata soup. This soup looks like and tastes like akbarata soup. There is this nutty taste accompanying the soup that I love. I love that nutty taste. Oh, I love it so much. So this soup is actually very wonderful. If you watch this video to this point, you can prepare this soup and see what I'm talking about. And also, I love the taste of the ogiri. That's a fermented castor seed that they put inside this soup. Overall, this soup is wonderful, and I would like you to one day try it.
You see how thick the soup is?
Yeah, it's not that thick now.
Okay.
It's a bit, not watery, but it's not that thick.
Before you step out to go and buy water and come back, I promise you this.
For our fourth and last soup, we travel to Ebonyi State, another southeastern state in Nigeria, to eat a soup that is made from a very medicinal vegetable. This soup is called Ofe Ugba. Ofe Ugba leaf is a rare vegetable that is eaten mostly around the eastern part of Nigeria and some parts of the Niger Delta region. It shares a very keen resemblance to the famous Oha leaves, both in looks and in texture, such that you can hardly differentiate the two leaves if you are seeing both leaves together for the first time. The Ofe Ugba leaves can be used in different types of delicacies, ranging from soups, pepper soups, and even porridges. For example, some parts of Abia and Imo State use it to cook a type of yam pepper soup called Jimmiroko, while the Eka people of Delta and Edo State grind the vegetables and use it to prepare a traditional native soup called Ofe Ugba. But today, I have come to Ebonyi State to see how they prepare their Ofe Ugba soup and also hear from a local the medicinal properties of this same vegetable.
Okay, sir. I have heard a lot about this Ofe Ugba leaf and how common it is here in Ebonyi State. So can you please tell me the health benefits you get from this Ofe Ugba leaf?
Ofe Ugba leaf helps in the treatment of stomach problems. Any type of stomach problems.
Okay.
It will cure it instantly.
This leaf now?
Now,
Okay.
I will tell you how you are going to use it. The uses.
How to use it to cure stomach problem?
To cure the stomach problem. Either simple problem, stomach problem, or diarrhea.
Okay.
What you have to do is you get this leaf.
This one is the hard one. Now.
This is the hard one.
Okay.
The old one.
Okay.
What you do is you have to squeeze it. Okay. After squeezing it, you add water. Squeeze it so that it will produce
more water.
Juice.
The juice.
The kind of juice. You take that juice. Instantly, it will cure it.
That stomach problem will go.
That stomach problem will go instantly.
Wonderful.
Secondly, when you have skin problem, you know, some people used to have skin problem.
Like rashes.
Their own doesn't look like me or like my own or like their own. So they have, but they don't know how to treat it. But if you want to cure it, you take the leaf, you squeeze it, either you ground it or you squeeze it. You take the leaf, you take, there is the water, they rub it.
Okay.
Instantly, it will cure.
Okay, wow.
Then thirdly is when you have a kind of injury.
Injury, okay. Like wound. Or...
Yeah, like a wound.
Okay.
If you have a kind of injury or wound, whatever you call it, you squeeze it, you take the squeezed one or the ground one, the leaf, you put it in that.
On that, the spot where
the wound is. It will cure it. Do it for 2 to 3 days, you have yourself.
Wow.
Just you continuously doing it for 3 good days, you get yourself.
That means this is a very powerful leaf. Okay, can someone show us how to prepare soup with this leaf now?
Yes, of course. My wife will help us to prepare this soup.
Okay.
Just like my people prepare it.
All right.
Let's go to where they are preparing it.
Okay, no problem. Okay, all right, guys. Let's go and see how they prepare soup with this Ofe Ugba leaf here in Ebonyi State. Come with me.
To prepare the local Ofe Ugba soup of the Ebonyi people, you will need Ofe Ugba leaves, ogbono seed, raw groundnut, crayfish, stockfish, dry chili pepper, palm oil, dry fish, pomo or cow skin, and protein of your choice. Pound or grind your groundnut and set aside. According to the locals, only raw groundnut must be used for this soup to get the authentic taste. Also, pound and grind your ogbono seed, crayfish, and dry pepper and set aside. Wash your meat very well and put into your cooking pot. Add some seasoning cubes and salt and put the meat on fire to steam for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, add more water to the pot. Wash and add your dry fish into the pot. Also wash your stockfish and add into the pot. Cover and allow to cook till the meat is done. When the meat is cooked enough, bring down the pot and set aside. Heat up some palm oil. Add your pounded groundnut and stir continuously for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, add your pounded ogbono and continue stirring for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, add your meat stock into the pot. You can adjust with more water till you get your desired consistency. Add the pounded dry pepper and the crayfish. Stir to combine and cover the soup to cook for 5 minutes. As the soup is cooking, wash and cut your pomo into bite-sized pieces and set aside. After 5 minutes, add your pomo into the soup. Also add your cooked meat into the soup. Stir and cover the soup to cook for 10 minutes. As the soup is cooking, prepare your vegetables by plucking and cutting the vegetables by hand. After 10 minutes, wash and add your Ofe Ugba leaves into the soup and stir to combine. Taste and adjust any lacking ingredients at this point. Cover the soup for 1 minute and your Ofe Ugba soup is ready.
Wow, very nice. It has a little bit of sliminess. I think that's because of the ogbono seed that was added into the soup. So that ogbono seed brought in a kind of sliminess inside the soup. Also, the leaf is soft. The leaf is so similar to oha, even the taste is also similar to oha leaf. So it's soft, it's not chewy at all. You wouldn't even know that the vegetable is just there. But the taste of the soup overall is very, very wonderful. It's a very nice soup. So based on what I heard about the health benefit of this soup, I was thinking that maybe you eat it, you have maybe a little bit of bitterness, but there's no bitterness. It tastes just like normal vegetable, a soft vegetable with a very, very nice taste.
There is nothing better than eating healthy medicinal soups from time to time. The 4 soups in this video have different medicinal properties that help to improve our overall health. So whenever you come across any of them, don't hesitate to dig in.
If you love this kind of video, do like, share and subscribe so you'll be getting constant notification of food content like this. And always remember, eat to live while I live to eat. I am Mr. Epic and see you next time.